What a game of football that was between Arsenal and Atletico Madrid. There are a whole lot of things to talk about. There are a whole lot of things to argue or debate about. And at the same time, as much as I'm happy that Arsenal are into the Champions League finals, I still felt Atletico Madrid were hard done, with some certain calls going against them that I felt um, should have gone in their favor. For instance, the goal that Simone missed, the open goal where he, with a bit of a good control, he dribbled past the goalkeeper and then with some tango and this from Gabriel. For me, before the guy tried to make contact with that ball, there was a little pull. That hand across his shoulder from Gabriel, there was a little pull. And when the momentum, when with that kind of momentum and pace that the guy came with, that little pull from Gabriel had enough impact to put him off his footing, for Gabriel to make him lose that ball or lose his balance for him to not score in an open net like that. So it could have been easily a penalty. Another referee could have easily given that as a penalty. And then the same Gabriel again, there was an incident with Antonio Griezmann. That could have easily... No, I don't think. That was from Calafiori. Because I remember there was a foul on Gabriel. The referee gave the foul on Gabriel before the penalty incident. But if you look at it very well, there was no contact between that other guy and Gabriel. So that could have easily been a penalty in favor of Atletico Madrid as well. So yes, Atletico Madrid might feel they received the hard one from the referee in this game, but at the same time, I take nothing away from Mikel Arteta and Arsenal. They did a wonderful job. They did a very, very good job with this. They did a very, very good job with the semi-finals, and congratulations to Arsenal once again. So if you watch the game very well, then you will understand these things, what is going on with our football right now. Because decisions that yesterday were given, the next day they are debatable. If you watch the first leg, Gyökeres, the penalty they gave for Gyökeres against Atletico Madrid in the Premier League, and another day they will overlook those penalties. They will feel it's cheap. The contact is minimal. But that's what happened when you are, there is so much momentum going into a particular, or you have so much momentum when you are in an advantageous possession for you to score a goal, and then there is a minimal contact, how effective that contact or the effect of that contact on the attacking player. So for me, I feel that penalty could have easily been a penalty if the referee wanted to. And if I thought that was going to be a penalty, it could have easily been a red card for Gabriel. And you can imagine the whole scenario of the game have changed. Atletico Madrid equalizing through a penalty spot, and then the man down, Arsenal going one man down. That could have easily changed everything about the game. But once again, like I said, congratulations to Arsenal. They did a very good job. Atletico Madrid, on the other hand, gave it a very good fight, but their firepower today was just nowhere to be found. Plus, I was surprised with the Antonio Griezmann substitution, because that was the only threat in that attack that was giving Arsenal a headache. And I was surprised that Diego Simeone had to bring him off. But I'm not a coach. I don't really understand these decisions sometimes. But as Arsenal fans, they were watching, they enjoyed that substitution because they needed him out of the game, and Simeone made it easy for them. So congratulations to Arsenal, and I hope that next time Atletico Madrid will be in a position like this, they'll go on to win, because they're the only team that have gone into the Champions League final twice without winning. If not, if you miss the first final, the second time, most of the time, the second team ends up winning. So I hope Arsenal can go all the way to win this trophy.